Hi guys, it's Jeff. Welcome back. As you know, on this channel we love to do travel and we love to make memories as a family on a budget. And I'd love to share with you another experience that we had on our recent spring break trip out west to Nevada. We decided that we wanted to get the kids to see the Grand Canyon. And instead of driving from Las Vegas to Flagstaff and up into Grand Canyon National Park, we decided to do the Grand Canyon West Rim. Why don't you come along, we'll show you our journey, and we'll let you know if we think the SkyWalk at the Grand Canyon West Rim was worth it. Come along for the ride. Our journey began in the morning in Henderson, Nevada. We had a pretty easy 2-hour drive to the Grand Canyon West Rim. We had purchased our tickets from Grand Canyon West ahead of time on the Grand Canyon West website. I would suggest going there first and purchasing tickets for what you desire to do. We bought a general admission pass that gave us access to Eagle Point and Guano Point, and we also paid for each of us and our family to go on the SkyWalk. The total was just over $300 for all 5 of us to go on both attractions. When we arrived on the reservation, we stopped at a little shack where they checked us each for COVID and took our temperatures, and then we proceeded towards the main entrance tent. At the main entrance tent there was a little gift shop, and from there you could proceed out to the buses that would take you out to Eagle Point.
Hey!
After about a 5-minute bus ride, we arrived at the Eagle Point stop. We got off the bus and walked to the rim of the canyon. At this point, we all agreed that the 2-hour drive and the expense was worth it.
Welcome to the SkyWalk.
We then proceeded to the SkyWalk overlook at Eagle Point. Once we got in there, all of our belongings, any loose items, and our cameras needed to be checked in a locker before we could walk out on the point. We were not able to film anything from the SkyWalk. After taking in the canyon from the SkyWalk, we boarded another bus and headed over to Guano Point. The views at Guano were even more majestic than those at Eagle.
Whoa! That's cool.
Wow, that is awesome.
That is,
That's the view right there. What do you think, Nolan?
no problem. It's amazing.
It's at places like this that you realize how small you really are. We spent some time as a family just reading a passage from Isaiah together and just taking in the majesty of the Creator and the created.
God sits above the circle of the earth. The people below seem like grasshoppers to him. He spreads out the heavens like a curtain and makes his tent from them. He judges the great people of the world and he brings them all to nothing. They hardly get started, barely taking root when he blows on them and they wither. The wind carries them off like chaff. To whom will you compare to me? Who is my equal? Asked the Holy One. Look up into the heavens, who created the stars. He brings them out like an army, one after another, calling each by its name. Because of the great power and incomparable strength, not a single one is missing.
Okay guys, Grand Canyon West, what'd you think?
So cool.
Really, really epic. There might be one more stop, we don't know. So awesome.
What'd you think, Mama?
Incredible, majestic.
From Guano Point, we got back on the bus and headed back towards the main tent and to our vehicle. The whole experience took maybe 2.5 hours and was worth every moment. Except for maybe the SkyWalk. The views were beautiful, but for the additional $100, I think we would have rather spent that on lunch on the drive home. So if you're planning a trip to Grand Canyon West, I guess you could make your own choice on the SkyWalk. I understand there is some value and maybe some bragging rights to say that we did it. But for us, we just didn't think it was worth the extra $100 for us to do it. And that's our feedback. We thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the views, and we hope that you can get out there, make memories, and have fun with your family. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.